Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Hope you guys are having a nice week, getting ready for the weekend here. 4th of July weekend, a lot of good action this weekend. And we got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today. Before I get started, go and like and subscribe, guys. Support the channel. You guys have already been doing a phenomenal job of doing that. And, we're going to hop right into it here. Making some little adjustments. I'm going to do... Instead of reading the last few videos, I was trying out just reading some of the pitching stats from the last 3 games. It can kind of get confusing, all jumbled up. And I'm just going to go over their last matchup, so it'll probably sound more clear on your guys' end and be more straightforward. Instead of reading their last 3 matchups and all those stats combined, it could get confusing. I totally understand that. So we're going to hop into it here. First matchup starting with the San Diego Padres versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Pitching for the Padres is Chris Paddock with an ERA of 4.09. He is 4-5. Pitching for the Phillies is Zach Wheeler with an ERA of 2.20. He's 6-4. Phillies opening up as the favorite at -120. San Diego +110 with the over-under at 8. The last matchup for Chris Paddock, he got a win, only pitched 2 innings, allowed 5 runs, and then struck out 2 batters. For Zach Wheeler, he won his last start, pitched 7 innings, did not allow a run, and struck out 8 different people. Zach Wheeler's been really good on the mound for the Phillies here. I like that you can get the Padres on the plus money here, +110. You're not going to see the Padres, Dodgers, some of these better teams. You're not going to see him on the plus money very much this season. And, anytime that happens, I'm going to take the chance, with a really good team on the plus money here. We're going to roll with the Padres. Next matchup, we have the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Washington Nationals. Pitching for the Dodgers is Julio Urias with an ERA of 3.95. He's 9-3. Pitching for the Nationals is Max Scherzer with an ERA of 2.14. He's 7-4. Washington opening up as the favorite at -116. The Dodgers +106 with the over-under at 8. The last matchup for Urias, he got a win, pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, and struck out 12 different batters. For Scherzer, he won his last matchup, pitched 6 innings, allowed 1 run, and then struck out 7. Man, getting the Dodgers on the plus money, you already know I'm rolling with the Dodgers here. Max Scherzer's been really good on the mound for the Nationals, though. Like, the Nationals, they've been getting some nice wins here lately. But, anytime I can get the Dodgers on the plus money, same with the Padres, I'm going to take that every time here. Dodgers on the small plus money, I like Urias on the mound. He's been really great. Going to roll with the Dodgers here. Next matchup with the Milwaukee Brewers versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pitching for the Brewers is Adrian Hauser with an ERA of 4.16. He's 4-5. Pitching for the Pirates is JT Brubaker with an ERA of 3.82. He's 4-7. Milwaukee opening up as the favorite at -152. Pittsburgh +142 with the over-under at 8.5. The last matchup for Hauser, he did get a win, pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, and then struck out 4 people. Brubaker lost his last start, pitched 6 innings, allowed 3 runs, and then struck out 3 different batters. Don't really want any part of the Pirates in this matchup. Brubaker hasn't been horrible. Hauser's been pretty decent, and, Milwaukee's just been playing better lately. And, we're going to take the better team with the Brewers in this matchup. Next matchup with the New York Mets versus the New York Yankees. Pitching for the Mets is Tajon Walker with an ERA of 2.38. He is 6-3. Pitching for the Yankees is Jordan Montgomery with an ERA of 4.06. He's 3-2. The Yankees opening up as the favorite at -131. The Mets +121 with the over-under at 9. Last start for Walker, he won his last match, pitched 5 innings, only allowed 1 run, and struck out 5 batters. Montgomery lost his last start, pitched 6 innings, allowed 3 runs, and then struck out 5 different batters. Yeah, this is gonna look, the way it's looking like it's gonna be an underdog kind of night here. Taijuan Walker's been really great on the mound for the Mets. Arguably the better pitcher in this matchup. Getting the Mets on the pretty decent sized plus money is a really good bet. Don't really like the Yankees in this matchup. Montgomery's been pretty solid, but Taijuan Walker's been really good, and for them to be underdogs in this matchup, kind of crazy for me. I know it's in New York, New York battle here, but yeah, give me the Mets on pretty good size plus money here. Next matchup, we have the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Pitching for Tampa Bay is Shane McClanahan with an ERA of 4.09. He's 3-2. Currently don't know who is pitching for the Blue Jays. Stay tuned for that whenever that does get announced. Tampa Bay opening up as the favorite at -125. Toronto +100 with the over-under at 10. The last start for McClanahan, he did get a win, pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, and then had 7 strikeouts. Yeah, we're going to see what happens to Toronto, or who starts for Toronto here. Toronto coming off that, kind of bad loss to Seattle here. We'll see if they can regroup or not. But, I do like Shane McClanahan on the mound for the Rays, and not too much value to bet on the Toronto here. Going to roll with Tampa Bay. Next matchup, we have the Chicago Cubs versus the Cincinnati Reds. Pitching for the Cubs is Alec Mills with an ERA of 5.11. He's 3-1. Pitching for the Reds is Sonny Gray with an ERA of 3.42. He's 1-4. The Reds opening up as the favorite at -160. The Cubs +140 with the over-under at 9.5. The last start for Alex Mills, he did not win that matchup. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, and then had 2 strikeouts. Sonny Gray lost his last start, pitched only 3 innings, didn't allow a run, and then had 5 strikeouts. I like the Reds in this matchup here. I do like Sonny Gray on the mound here, and we're going to roll with Cincinnati. Next matchup, we have the Chicago White Sox versus the Detroit Tigers. Pitching for the White Sox is Lance Lynn with an ERA of 2.14. He's 7-3. Pitching for the Tigers is Casey Mize with an ERA of 3.46. He is 5-4. The White Sox opening up as favorites at -155. Detroit +145 with the over-under at 8. The last start for Lance Lynn, he is 0-1. Pitched 4 innings in that matchup. Gave up 5 runs and then struck out 6. Mize won his last start. Pitched 6 innings. Gave up 1 run and had 5 strikeouts. Lance Lynn didn't look too great in his last start, but nonetheless, he's been an excellent pitcher this season for the White Sox here. Can't really trust Casey Mize on the mound. He's been pretty decent. He's been okay, but can't trust Detroit here. Taking the White Sox in this matchup. Next matchup, we have the Houston Astros versus the Cleveland Indians. Pitching for Houston is Lance McCullers Jr. with an ERA of 2.94. He's 5-1. Pitching for Cleveland is Sam Hentges with an ERA of 7.32. He's 1-2. Houston opening up as the favorite at -185. Cleveland +160 with the over-under at 9.5. The last start for McCullers, he was 1-0. Pitched 5 innings. Gave up 2 runs and struck out 7. Hentges lost his last matchup. Only pitched 3 innings, but gave up 6 runs and had 1 strikeout. Can't trust Hentges Sam on the mound here. I'm rolling with the Astros. Next matchup, we have the Miami Marlins versus the Atlanta Braves. Pitching for the Marlins is Zach Thompson with an ERA of 1.50. He's 2-2. Pitching for the Braves is Drew Smyly with an ERA of 4.79. He is 5-3. Atlanta opening up as the favorite at -155. Miami +135 with the over-under at 9. The last start for Zach Thompson, he is 1-0. Pitching 6 innings, only giving up 1 run and striking out 11. Smyly won his last start, pitched 6 innings, only gave up 1 run and had 3 strikeouts. Yeah, you know, I like the Marlins. I really do. Plus 135, pretty good value for the Marlins. You know, Zach Thompson's looked pretty good in his last start, striking out 11 here. You know, Braves had been playing well lately as well. I just like the Marlins. I do like Zach Thompson. Drew Smyly, he's been prone to give up some runs, you know, and, you know, I like the Marlins in this matchup. Next matchup, we have the Minnesota Twins versus the Kansas City Royals. Pitching for the Twins is J.A. Happ with an ERA of 5.83. He's 4-3. Pitching for the Royals is Brady Singer with an ERA of 4.70. He's 3-6. Both teams currently in a pick'em at -110 with the over-under at 10. The last start for J.A. Happ, he is 1-0. He pitched 6 innings, only allowed 2 runs and struck out 7. For Singer, lost his last start, pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs and struck out 5. Not excited for this matchup at all. Really stay away. There's just no value in this game whatsoever. Maybe the over seems kind of intriguing. Two pitchers, probably going to give up a lot of runs here. The over's probably the play. If I had to lean one way here, you know, probably go with the Twins, but, you know, stay away with this matchup. All right, next matchup, we have the St. Louis Cardinals versus the Colorado Rockies. Pitching for the Cardinals is Johan Oviedo with an ERA of 5.23. He's 0-4. Pitching for the Rockies is Chichi Gonzalez with an ERA of 5.81. He's 2-5. St. Louis opening up as the favorite at -112. Colorado plus 102 with the over-under at 12. The last start for Oviedo, he's 0-1. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, struck out 5. Gonzalez 0-1. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run and struck out 4. Another matchup I'm not really excited for. No real value in this game on either side here. I'm just going to pick the slightly better team in the Cardinals. Both pitcher, you know, the over 12 is a pretty high over-under here, which I think Vegas is wanting this game to be a really high scoring game. I'm going to lean with the Cardinals, but, you know, not excited about this game. Maybe the over might be the play, but that's just probably as far as I would go with this matchup. Next matchup, we have the Baltimore Orioles versus the Los Angeles Angels. Pitching for the Orioles is Keegan Aiken with an ERA of 7.11. He's 0-4. Pitching for the Angels is Griffin Canning with an ERA of 4.95. He's 5-4. LA opening up as the favorite at -170. Baltimore plus 150 with the over-under at 9.5. The last start for Aiken, he's 0-1. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 runs, and had 3 strikeouts. For Griffin, 0-1. Pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, and struck out 4. Yeah, you know, don't like Keegan Aiken on the mound for the Orioles. You know, coming off that sweep against Houston, where they look really, really great. You know, I don't know where that came from, but I don't know if that's going to carry over. I think that was just I don't know what that was against that series against Houston, but you know, I like LA in this matchup. I just don't trust Keegan Aiken on the mound for the Orioles. He's going to give up a lot of runs here. Going to roll with the Angels. Next matchup, we had the Boston Red Sox versus the Oakland Athletics. Pitching for Boston is Eduardo Rodriguez with an ERA of 5.83. He's 6-4. Pitching for Oakland is Frankie Montas with an ERA of 4.72. He's 7-7. Oakland opening up as the favorite at -125. Boston plus 105 with the over-under at 8.5. Last start for Rodriguez, he's 1-0. Pitching 6 innings, giving up 2 runs and striking out 8. For Montas, he's 0-1 in his last start. He pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, and then had 5 strikeouts. Not too much value in this game. 2 really good baseball teams here. Oakland coming off some bad loss, a bad loss against Texas here. Or as I'm recording, they're down 7-0. I don't see them coming back, but Boston's been red hot right now, and getting Boston as an underdog, I really like that trend. Gonna take Boston. Small plus money, but seems like a solid bet to me. Next matchup with the San Francisco Giants versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Pitching for the Giants is Alex Wood with an ERA of 3.91. He's 6-3. Pitching for the Diamondbacks is Zach Gallen with an ERA of 3.69. He's 1-3. San Francisco opening up as the favorite at -132. Arizona +122 with the over-under at 8.5. Last start for Alex Wood, he's 1-0. Pitching 5 innings, only allowing 1 run, and then striking out 8. For Gallen, 0-1. Pitched 4 innings, he gave up 2 runs, and then struck out 3. I love San Francisco in this matchup. Hard to trust the Diamondbacks in this matchup. Alex Wood's been really good on the mound for the Giants here. We're going to roll with the Giants. Then the last matchup on the slate, we have the Texas Rangers versus the Seattle Mariners. Pitching for the Rangers is Kyle Gibson with an ERA of 2.00. He's 6-0. Pitching for Seattle is Logan Gilbert with an ERA of 4.50. He's 2-2. Texas opening up as the favorite at -110. Seattle +100 with the over-under at 8. Last start for Gibson, he is 1-0. Pitched 7 innings, allowed no runs, and then struck out 10. Gilbert won his last matchup, pitched 5 innings, allowed 4 runs, and struck out 7. Kyle Gibson, man, he's been really phenomenal for the Texas Rangers here. Texas hasn't been that great of a team this season, but he's been one of their bright spots for them this season so far. And, I definitely like Kyle Gibson on the mound here. We're going to take the small spread with the Rangers, and going to roll with Texas here. And that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Friday, and I'll see you guys Saturday. Have a good one.